Hello, I'm Charles,
My name is Will.
and we're a part of the AAFP Financial Group. So today I'm going to give you a background about our clients. Our clients are Meredith Armstrong and Amber Armstrong. Meredith Armstrong is a wife and a mother. She's a general practitioner at University of Louisville, making $170,000 per year. Amber Armstrong is also a wife and mother. She is a nanny on the go, making $30,000 per year. They have 3 children together. The oldest one is Brandon. He's 3 years old. Brandy is the second child, is 2 years old, and Bryce, the youngest, is 5 months old. They are now located in Versailles, Kentucky, and they've been married for 8 years.
Some of the goals that the Armstrong family have include a $3 million nest egg that they would like to have between the age of 55 and 60 years old. Another goal they have includes starting a fund for each child's education, a 529 plan, and they would like for it to be around $100,000 each for when the child reaches around 18 years old. They would also like to pay off their $250,000 home. They'd also like to tackle a $190,000 student loan debt, and their kind of plan to live on 75%, give 5%, and save 20%. Some of their assets include their combined income of $200,000. They also have an emergency fund and a savings account, which is at $20,000 right now. They also own a 2012 Toyota Sienna, 2005 Toyota Corolla, and their home worth is about $250,000 with $50,000 in equity. So this kind of breaks down their net worth. It kind of shows their assets and liabilities. Their assets include the $20,000 that they've saved up in cash, $12,000 in retirement, $250,000 home, and their $9,000 in vehicle equity. And their liabilities include the $200,000 mortgage on the house, the $7,000 car loan, and the $190,000 student loan debt. And once you add these together, subtract the liabilities from the assets, you get a net worth of negative $106,000.
My name is Michael Meredith. I'm a proud member of AAFP Financial Group, and so we have constructed a monthly budget for the Armstrongs. So we considered their gross monthly income at $16,666, and we budgeted off of that. So first thing they're going to do is they're going to save their 20%, which is going to be $3,333. That includes their 529 plan for their children, which we're going to get into later. And the next thing that they're going to do is start paying towards their mortgage. So their mortgage payment right now is $1,182 a month, and that falls under the loan payment and bills section, which takes up 16% of their monthly income. So they also find it very important to give to their favorite charitable organizations. So they like to give 5%. They're also interested in bumping that number up in the future, but for right now, they're just giving 5%, which is going to come out to be $833 per month towards their favorite charities. And then there's also taxes that get taken off of that, which account for 30% of this monthly budget, which is $4,987.33. That's by far the largest chunk of their budget. And then 3% of their monthly budget goes towards insurance, which is around $500 a month. So every month they have to pay their bills and their loans. So they're paying on their loans, like I said, $1,182 towards their home mortgage, and then they're paying $144 towards the Toyota Sienna. The other car that they own has already been paid off. And then Meredith has medical school student loans, which she really wants to get out of the way, so we have her throwing a minimum of $1,200 a month towards her student loans. And also, when you factor in utilities for the house, that comes to about $190 a month.
All right. Hello, I am Ariana Orr, and I am also a member of AAFP Financial Plan. and I will be talking about insurance. So along with Meredith and her partner, along with all of her bills and expenses and payments, they came to a monthly income of $16,666.67 a month. And with the insurance, Meredith and Amber both have whole life insurance policies worth $250,000, and it costs a total of $140 per month to cover all of their policies. So easily with their income, they are able to make that payment. They also have a homeowner's insurance policy that has a $1,000 deductible and a $300,000 in liability coverage for a total of $103 per month. Their most expensive insurance cost is car insurance, which they pay $258.33 a month for full comprehension and collision policies for both cars. Since Meredith is a doctor, her and her family get both free dental and medical coverage from both the hospital underneath the same company that she works for. So this aspect is very important because her and Amber and her family are able to get free health insurance and be able to get all of that covered and not have to worry about paying out of pocket for it.
I am Austin Pence, and I will be talking about our 529 plan investments as well as our retirement investments. The first part of this we're going to talk about is the 529 plan. There will be three, and we are starting them right now. So there are three children, all different ages, and the goal that we have for all three children is $100,000 by the time that they turn 18. This is the first year, like we said, that they will be contributing to a 529 plan for any of the children. Brandon, who is the oldest child, will be contributing $375 per month. This is due to the fact that as they have had a later start, they need to be contributing more to have the same amount as somebody who has 18 years to contribute. Brandy, the middle child, is right at $333 per month, and Bryce is at $208 per month. And we are factoring about 7 to 8% growth on all of these investments throughout the time period of the 529 plan. Now, talking about retirement, they've got a lot of money to work with. They've set aside about $30,000 a year for savings, and $20,000 of that is going to their retirement fund. So they do have a good amount to work with. $30,000 is set aside for retirement. 55 is the goal age for their retirement, but they are allowing some leeway between 55 and 60 as they both enjoy what they're doing. Their goal for this is a $3 million nest egg, and this is the bottom end of our projection for what they will be doing with their investments. So 55 is early, but if they wait till 60, they could be looking around closer to $4 million. This is placed into a 401k and a Roth IRA primarily. The 401k is through Meredith's work, and they both are maxing out their Roth IRAs $6,000 every year in each of theirs. 30% of their investments will be in bond funds throughout their portfolio, as well as 70% in stock funds across their portfolio, and that equals 77.5% of their retirement. The rest is in individuals, bonds, stocks, other investment methods that they are comfortable with and believe in. So, for example, we have up here Disney and Target are two companies that they believe in, and they just enjoy owning shares of individually in the companies. And they use Vanguard primarily as their investing vehicle. So this is their retirement allocation, and you can kind of see that the majority of their retirement plan is in this 401k, $14,250. That's the maximum allowed at her businesses, and that their business allows to be contributed to the 401k. The Roth IRA is at $9,000 for this current year, and they have $2,100 in stocks, $2,250 in bonds, and mutual funds at $2,400, making up the smaller portion of their investment portfolio, mostly just to have some diversification into companies and businesses that they are interested in. Just looking specifically at the Roth IRA portfolio, and this will also carry over into other investments outside of their specific Roth IRA, just to how they have these divided up. We've got there's 70% in the stocks currently and 30% in bonds currently, and you can see that they've got a 10% short-term bond fund and a 20% investment grade bond fund equaling the 30%, as well as there's 70% coming in with 50% just thrown into the Vanguard S&P 500 fund and a 20% Vanguard US Growth Fund. So that concludes our presentation on this family's financial plan, and we look forward to any questions you may have.